will only retire when I'm dead in this ring.
Guys, what the fuck is wrong with Ric Flair? Ric Flair is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, a man who has been wrestling before my mom was even alive, a man who has been wrestling longer than anyone watching this video has been alive, a man who has won so many championships, so many classic matches, a man who had one of the greatest retirement matches in wrestling history. In front of 80,000 people at WrestleMania against Shawn Michaels, he had such a perfect storybook ending to a legendary career, but apparently that wasn't enough. Yo, Ric Flair needs to be stopped. This is not a joke. This is not a meme. This man is on a fucking suicide mission and it's going to be broadcasted live on pay-per-view for the entire world to watch. Because why not? Ric Flair at 73 years old is about to wrestle. He's about to go out there and take some bumps, fall off the top rope. He's about to go out there and probably bleed. He's about to wrestle for no reason. Guys, this is the man who had one of the greatest wrestling retirements in history and he still wants to go out there in some random bingo convention hall and die. This is a man who almost died 2 years ago. Ric Flair was on his deathbed twice in the past 5 years. First, back in 2017, he was placed in a coma for 11 days after suffering a ruptured intestine. And then in 2019, he spent another 6 days getting more surgeries after a health scare. Ric Flair himself has said that he almost died and the doctors were surprised to see that he made it through. But yo, beside all that, beside almost dying, this man has a pacemaker in his chest. A pacemaker is a small device that's placed in the chest to help control the heartbeat. It's used to prevent the heart from beating too slowly. Implanting a pacemaker in the chest requires a surgical procedure. A pacemaker is also called a cardiac pacing device. Does this sound like a man who should be in the ring? But nah, apparently we gotta get the bag and yo, we gotta make it a big ass event. Ric Flair's last match live on pay-per-view for only $30. But guys, why only pay $30 when you can pay $200 to watch an old man die in the ring? Cause just for $200, you get the entire card of Ric Flair's last match along with the roast of Ric Flair. Cause yes, that's what we need, right? A man who cries every time he's given a microphone, a man who is down so bad, a man who is so just sad. Let's all gather around and roast him because that's what we need. But wait, that's not even the best part. If you get the special $200 bundle, you get something even more. You will have a piece from the event in your home because with this bundle, you receive exclusive ring use canvas piece in a commemorative limited edition plaque. What the fuck? Nah, I'm good because when you guys catch a case for negligence and Ric Flair dies in the ring, I don't want to have to return the plaque for evidence. You have Ric Flair who, let's be real, after all the shit he's done to his body, the drinking, the heart issues, the injuries, it's a miracle that he's not dead, and now he's going to the ring for no reason, literally no reason. There's probably only gonna be like what, 200-300 people there screaming, ah, Nature Boy. They all probably gonna look like this, and it's just sad. It is so sad, and I get it. Okay, Ric Flair is a guy who wants to do things, right? When Flair has something on his mind, he wants to do it, he wants to go out there, he wants to wrestle, but how would you as a promoter allow this? But regardless of that, you know, the promoter is always gonna be out there to make money, right? So like whatever, you can't really blame the promoter. But guys, the promoter is Conrad Thompson, Ric Flair's son-in-law. How do you allow this, fam? That's your family. This is not a good idea. And then he is out there and he's defending this decision. Yo, this is just sick. This is wrestling at its absolute worst. Whatever the reason is, whatever could possibly be the reason, like, oh, Flair needs money. No, it's not worth it, Flair. Go do some commercials, go sign some merchandise, go do meet and greets. Why are you trying to die? Ric Flair has become such a sad man. I get this man had some tragic situations in his life, but bro, you are one of the GOATs. Your daughter is killing it in the WWE. You got a new son-in-law. Stop trying to act like you're 30. Stop getting married and divorced every few years. Just settle down, old man. But nah, he wants the clout. He wants to go to Lakers games and go out and do all these things and be the Nature Boy, right? He wants to be the man, which is fine. You know what? Go do that, even though you should probably be at home chilling, taking it easy. Go try to live your life like a superstar. That's fine. But there is no need to wrestle, my guy. This is the wrestling disease at its absolute best. Ric Flair needs the love of the crowd so bad because the only way Ric Flair can feel special is if he has a few hundred people bowing down to him and cheering for him. The only time Ric Flair feels like he brings value to this world is when he's wrestling. And yo, I get it. It's tough. It's hard out here because all you know is wrestling and you're so used to that validation. But come on, man, like you gotta move on. Ric Flair watched the movie The Wrestler and I swear to God, he got the absolute opposite message of what was supposed to come across. Ric Flair is actually going to go out like Randy the Ram. He is literally trying to recreate that movie. I don't know, man. The people who are involved in this, promoting this, everything, like, yo, you guys should be ashamed. Like, this is the dark side of wrestling. Ric Flair is gonna pull up and take one bump and boom, magically it's a casket match. They had the press conference for this and they're all sitting there in their suits acting all like so elite and so proud of what they're doing. Like, come on, man. At the press conference, okay, Ric Flair said the only concerns health-wise in training and returning was his inner ear issues, blood thinners that he won't take that one day, and his pacemaker. Oh, you can just, you know, plug it back in, says Ric Flair. Only, the key word, only. Guys, apparently we're just tripping because those are the only issues, the only concerns. You know, the only issues are, you know, the heart, the blood is hard pumps, and, you know, just standing upright. Apart from that, guys, he's 100%. He's gonna go out there, he's gonna crush it. 5-star match, amazing. What the? This crackhead, this addict, this maniac, he legit said, yo, it's light, bro. I'll just plug on my pacemaker, put it back in there, and, you know, I'm good as new. Fam, it's a pacemaker, not an internet modem. You can't just restart it like it's a modem. If we restart it, you are probably not gonna come back. You don't just take out a pacemaker and plug it back in. It's not like it's on your chest. You're not Iron Man, right? There's nothing on your chest you just take out and put back in. You need surgery to change it or take it out or do anything to it. And yo, if that wasn't enough, you guys already know it ain't a Ric Flair match unless Ric Flair's bleeding, right? Don't worry, he's gonna hold it down because he plans on blading. Flair jokes that he won't have a chisel with him to blade like he did back in the day, but I will have something on me. For the love of God, Flair, you're on blood thinners and you want to bleed? First of all, many of you are probably wondering, what do blood thinners even do? Well, blood thinners, you know, these medications reduce the blood's ability to clot, lowering your risk of a stroke. Your body creates clots to stop you from bleeding. If you fall or bump, keyword bump, your head while taking a blood thinner, you may have internal bleeding even if there's no external sign you've been hurt. And this man wants to make himself bleed. Yo, he is going to be bleeding out there like it's Niagara Falls. There's gonna be so much blood out there, it's gonna look like a horror movie. I can't. This man has more issues with his body than my parents have in their marriage, and he's gonna go out there and he's gonna wrestle. And like a user on Reddit said, Conrad Thompson's trial for negligent homicide is going to be interesting. This is just sad, man. Ric Flair survived a plane crash in the 1970s, a plane crash that should have killed him, and he still overcame it, and he went on to become one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. He wrestled in the 80s, the 90s, even the 2000s, on the biggest stages of them all. Anything you can imagine, Ric Flair did it in the business, and he went out in a legendary match. And even though there were ups and downs, and even though post WrestleMania 24 he had some stints in TNA, you know what, it was fine, it's okay, because all we remember is WrestleMania 24. That's all that matters. But it's not good enough. Apparently the only thing he can do is like the ultimate sacrifice and die in the ring. And the thing is, he literally wants to do that. He proclaims that, he, you know, shares that with the world, like that's something that he actually is down for. This man needs help. He doesn't need to wrestle. That is the last thing he should be doing. He doesn't need cheers from the fans. He doesn't need to take any bumps. He doesn't need people bowing down to him. He needs therapy. I don't care if he's 73 years old. This man needs therapy. He needs all the therapy in the world. Yo, Conrad shouldn't be promoting a wrestling match. He should be starting a GoFundMe to get this man help if he really needs the money that bad. Send him to therapy. Help him out. But nah, this man is going to die in the ring and is going to be live on pay-per-view in some bingo convention hall in Nashville, Tennessee of all places, getting cheered by a bunch of idiots. And the thing is, this is the worst part. If he survives, right, which I obviously hope he does, I don't want Ric Flair to die. If he survives this, you already know this won't be his last match, because if WrestleMania 24 wasn't good enough for him, this is definitely not going to be good enough. If Ric Flair survives this, you already know they're going to have a Ric Flair last hurrah worldwide tour. And also, you know what the crazy part is? You have a bunch of boomers on Ric Flair's YouTube channel in the comments supporting this. I stand with you and support you, Rick. Show these young wrestlers nowadays what's it like to bleed, sweat, and tear, and take them to school. Woo! 4 horsemen for... Bro, shut the fuck up. All I can say is I will be there. Nature's always mine and my best friend's all-time favorite, and there really isn't a close second. My buddy passed away in 2011, so I'll be there representing us both. Yeah, man, don't even worry about it. Flair's gonna meet your buddy soon anyway. I can't believe this is happening. This shouldn't be happening. This is just sad. This is why I hate wrestling. Only in wrestling will stuff like this happens, in this BS carny business. And it's like, yo, if one of the greatest wrestlers of all time has to resort to this, like, that's just sad. You would think out of all the wrestlers in the world that Ric Flair, right, the Nature Boy, would be chilling in his old age. But nah, man, once that wrestling disease gets a grip on you, nobody is safe. I said it before, Ric Flair needs to be stopped. What the fuck? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to make this for a while. Ever since the news about this match started coming out, I really wanted to touch on this. It's insane. It's literally insane. In the comments below, leave down your thoughts and everything. I don't even know what there else is to say on this matter, but yeah, I can't. I'm at a loss of words. It's your boy Pav, aka Wrestling Ifs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah. I'm out of here, guys. Take it easy. I will see you guys soon for the next video. Until then, take care. Later, guys.